Watch the real-life program about exceptional destinies, remarkable opportunities, and unbelievable facts right now.
He aims at nothing less than changing the world for the better. He's working on it and says he's succeeding. Pensioners attend these rock concerts. The age of his target audience is from the young age to senior ages. He's a reserve sergeant, a real fan of rock music. Candidate for Master of Sports in Judo, journalist, television presenter and soloist of Kazakhstan's rock band Motorola. Ilyas Autov is a hero of a novel, which is not his. My life is similar to various things. It can be like a comedy, tragedy, a kind of farce, boring play which you want to run away from, or some fragmentary film.
Пьесы, от которых хотел убежать вообще, ну вот каким-то обрывочным фильмом. И суета не терпит, но служение они обречены.
Rock or fate? What do a stage and anvil have in common? Aluminium cucumbers and iron on asphalt. How can we recover from the apocalypse? Singing is like breathing. Actually, he started singing when he literally couldn't breathe. Ilyas suffered from asthmatic bronchitis for a few years. He recovered when he started singing. Singing rock heals everything, including illnesses and gloomy thoughts. All you need is to sing from your heart. Only rats disagree with this. Recently, a rock concert was held in an English castle. It was okay for people, but the rats ran away. Anyway, if you need it, you should sing. Ilyas is sure that will help. Sometimes I can be despotic and firm. I say, no, you shouldn't do it like this, or do it this way. However, I try not to offend people. Ilyas says that rock music was created to save the world, or at least to wake it up. Sometimes he wakes it up together with his colleagues who like his songs.
В первую очередь у человека творческого должна стоять задача открывать людям глаза на какие-то вещи.
First of all, a creative person must aim at opening up people's eyes to various things, wake them up, tell them about things which worry them, and console them.
Поддерживать, наверное, утешать.
In the 1960s, young British people riding motorcycles along the streets were called rockers. He never received a musical education. He says he still can't understand how he became a rocker. Nevertheless, he feels that it was the right choice. I've got a lot of thoughts and have a lot to say. I think that I already shoot films. They're my songs because a lot of them are complete stories. People say that when listening to them, they can see drawings.
И когда слушаешь их, люди говорят, что рисуются картинки.
He's a paradoxical person who shows the obvious. Ilyas always rides his motorbike. The speedometer already indicates 23 years. The engine of a Motorola was started in 1993 and hasn't lost its strength in the least. It keeps gaining speed. Motorola translates as scooter, which derives from English word to scoot, means to move quickly. A scooter is a kind of motorbike used by British teenage mods to escape the police.
Я бы, наверное,
Most of all, I'd like to fly. I want to fly high, cover great distances and fly wherever I want. I still can't forget the dreams I had in my childhood. They were gripping. I had a few dreams about flying between the planets. I saw a miraculous light and many colors.
и цвет.
He has a pleasant, low timbre. His voice is enchanting. It's like the voice of the Bayan cat, character of magic fairy tales. You can't stop listening to him, and people do listen to him. We'll ignore the fact that the cat from the fairy tales resorted to cannibalism. He ate and didn't even choke. Our hero knows what to eat and what to treat others to.
Люблю устраивать застолье, то есть приглашать.
I like celebrating meals and inviting friends and relatives. I want everything to be good for them. I like treating people to meals generously.
Накормить от души.
He did a degree in journalism and became a songwriter. The lines rhyme and convey meaning on their own. Ilyas describes this process very simply. He compares words with sheep and himself with a shepherd. Sheep graze and in the evening return home. It's important to listen attentively to what they bring home. He's a kind of rocker and a shepherd, or maybe he's rather a rocker and a philosopher.
Даже что-то другое делаю, я постоянно думаю, если у меня какая-то песня.
Even when I'm engaged in something else, I keep thinking. If an idea about a song flashes into my brain, I start gathering and earthing up these thoughts gradually. I do it even in my dreams. When I wake up, I realize that I've tried to find some rhymes and images while being asleep.
Там придумал какие-то рифмы, искал какие-то образы.
Writer Sergei Lukyanenko quotes his lines in his patrols. The writer borrowed only an extract from the unknown Western, while the lyrics of About Obedient Boys were included completely. Memory, respect shown to the older generation, esteem, love and gratitude are virtues in his songs. These are important to Ilyas. He's sincere, which is why these ideas touch others.
Кто-то увидел клип.
Somebody watched the song video about war and said that after that, he gave up drinking. Somebody wrote that he had reconsidered his life and understood that he'd lived in the wrong way and now wanted to change his life. A woman wrote that her husband had cried a lot after watching the song and gave up drinking.
Я что-то там еще кричал, но тут кулак на стол упал. Горящим страшным взглядом дед меня сверлил. Тебе со стороны взглянуть, мой внук на жизни твой суд. И ты тогда...
This song made him super popular. It gained 1 million views on the internet. He's a fifth-generation Almaty resident. He says that Kazakhstan is a source of pride with the whole world at your feet. Incidentally, it's the title of the American and Kazakhstani film, which Motorola wrote songs for. He's a patriot and citizen seeking his own position.
Сегодня вот эти понятия, как гражданское...
Today, such concepts as civic-mindedness, citizen's conscience, have been lost. They seem ridiculous now. Just approach somebody on the street and ask them the following questions. Do you have a citizen's conscience? Or, do you love your motherland? Why do you love it? For many people, love for motherland is like a stadium. It's when our natural team plays against the national team of another country, then he's a real patriot. In this case, he's ready to tear the opponents to pieces, protecting his country's team.
Патриот, да, вот он готов порвать за своих.
Он не ответил ничего, когда она во всем призналась.
It's good when songs don't have boundaries. For example, his song Anna went to number 5 in the UK charts. Recently, Ilyas has sung together with Alexei Petrenko and Vladimir Tolokonnikov to commemorate the beginning of World War II. They joined the Immortal Regiment and sang Near the Eternal Flame. Lenin and Lennon are near each other. There's enough place for everything in his flat, including a small herd of horses. These are the collected works of Marx and Engels. However, the flat owner is sure that revolutions and barricades can't change the world. However, if you sing something thought-provoking, which will help people understand that they're falling into ruin, this may improve the situation slightly. I was surprised to see that there are a lot of people who understand that something must be changed in the world. Recently, we shot the Brest Fortress song video, and the comments on it showed me this. Lately, this song has been translated into Serbian, and now it's been translated into Croatian, English, and German.
На английский, на немецкий.
Я понял, дайте нам срок. Мы сметем этой нечисти ворох. Наш народ не сотрешь порошок. Его можно стереть только в порох. Бисер достать, бисер видать, самые отборные. Передо мною мне победитель звезд и земли. Бисером страны одной берегли.
He's at a rehearsal. This Eastern melody is designed for a play based on the natural reserve of Fairy Tales children's book series. He's not just a person, but I was again. Nothing human is alien to many rock singers. Sir Paul McCartney counted crows in his free time. When he wasn't on tours or didn't record songs, he was engaged in ornithology. Sting has changed windsurfing to other hobbies which are more relaxing, such as yoga and chess. Flea, bass guitarist of Red Hot Chili Peppers, breeds bees. Victor Tsoi liked carving netsuke, small wooden Japanese figurines. Ilyas thinks that in life there's always a place for a fairy tale or miracle.
Чудом спасся я от смерти, например, когда однажды ехал в машине. Я ехал из Германии сюда.
Once I narrowly escaped death. In the 1990s, I was returning home from Germany and fell asleep at the wheel. I was driving at a very high speed. I woke up in a field. My car had passed between two pillars. The slope was very steep, approximately 45 degrees. But the car had moved down the slope, not in a straight line, but in a curve. Nevertheless, the car didn't even turn over or crash.
По касательной. Машина не перевернулась. Машина даже не разбилась.
Most important is being able to see miracles in the ordinary things, not, for example, in water, mountains, children. His youngest daughter knows how to inspire her father.
Это вообще уникально.
It's impossible.
Я не знаю, как это возможно.
Ah, well done. Well done. It's perfect. Here's a person who isn't in a hurry. He says it's the same as running for the bus and convincing yourself that you'll arrive earlier than the other passengers. All of them will reach their destination, everyone will get on at their bus stop and get off when the time comes. I'm confident that a person doesn't die. Their soul doesn't die because it's immortal. When we find ourselves in a different world, we'll be shown a film about ourselves. We'll direct this film ourselves. Our hands, eyes, and feelings will be the directors. I think after watching this film, we'll be filled with shame, because before the film starts, everyone will be provided with conscience instead of 3D glasses. Every one of us will be given conscience, the real conscience.
Перед сеансом, как вот на фильмах трехмерных дают очки, каждому из нас наверное, вложат совесть, я думаю. Вот перед сеансом. Каждому из нас дадут по совести, по настоящей совести.
Oh, that's all. Well done, well done.